Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Absolute Beginner's Guide to Minecraft. This is Paul of Thieves and we're going to take a little saunter around the place. Have a look around. Let me see. Yes, this is our pillar. This will help us when we wander off a bit and want to find our way back home. There are a couple of ways you can do this: by visual aid or by using F3, and on the second chunk of second block of text there on the left you'll see XYZ or XYZ depending on where you're from in the world. I have a tendency to go between either Z or Z, so forgive me if it drives you nuts. So roughly we're at 903, 70, minus 510. You'll see as I move this way, my X coordinate is changing from positive going this direction and negative going this direction. The Z or Z is changing as I move from left to right, minus this direction and positive this direction. And if I jump up and down, you can see the middle one there, the Y changing. So these coordinates are like our GPS. This helps us find out where we're going. So let's roughly say 900, 500. Okay, 900 minus 500, and that's roughly where we're going to come back to. Or we'll use visual aids. I'll just get some more cobble and we'll make a few more of these pillars along the way. So if I have more cobble, yeah, a couple of stacks will take. Right, pick a direction. Let's go this way. Let's just have a look over here in the water, because I mentioned last time about getting clay. I just want you to see, as you can see under the water, here is sand. This grey stuff here is the clay, and you just get that by using your shovel. Okay. And if you do go underwater, it's slower to mine or dig, whichever you want to call it that way. Up we go. So, as I say, just heading out, exploring, having a look around. Ooh, there's gravel, more sand. Might find more clay in there. We have sunflowers. Take one of those. This is a sunflower plains biome, and you can tell the biome again by that second chunk on the left, second block of text on the left. It says biome, third up from the bottom, biome sunflower plains, and those change them. Let's go over here, and that changes depending on which biome you enter. You'll even get it for the water here. I'll just pop it back on. See, I'm in river. I come up here. I'm now in the birch forest. Let's take one of these as well. Okay. And should have beach here. Yeah, beach here. See what it says here. Ocean. This is classed as an ocean. Back onto beach. Back into birch forest. So there's your ocean there for you. Goes further out. Now, let me just get some wood here and let me show you something else. When it comes to oceans, the easiest way to get across is probably by boat. So this is how you make a boat. 5 wood planks in this shape in your crafting bench. Just grab that. I'm going to make another one, not only for repetition's sake, but boats are still a bit on the derpy side. So right click on the water, not on land, and then right click to get into it, Then use your WASD keys to maneuver. Now, boats are still a bit iffy, but as you can see, they're very handy for just maneuvering around the water. Now, see the way I hit that squid and my boat broke? I mean, they're pretty bad as it is. So I have to go grab my other one, and I'm drowning. I'm drowning, help me. So avoid the squid, pop the boat down, back in. I'm going to head back over here. Now you want to come in slowly if you don't want to crash it and break it. So you can press S if you're going a bit too quickly. Okay, I want to go over here a bit because that creeper's coming straight for me, and I lost it. As I say, they're still a bit on the fritzy side. So it looks like we've got a desert here. Yep, biome desert. And over there would probably be extreme hills. So I'm just going to pop over there and show you that. Now, as you notice, when you're out in the water, it's very hard to make use of pillars as to where you've been or where you've come from. Now I know I've come from that direction. When you're not used to being out, I would suggest you stay on land and go that way, unless you're very good at your coordinate system. Now you can see the XYZ is 416, 66, minus 242. Now, I've already forgotten what it was. I think it was 900 minus 500. So we get a lot of mobs out, and I'm just going to pop over here and show you this biome. And just pop that on. We are in extreme hills. Snag one of these. So you see both the light and the pillar. Great ways of visually seeing where you're going. So that's what I'm going to show you now. When you head off, and we're going to head, say, in this direction. We'll take a cue from that. We can see it. We'll head up onto, say, this little hill here. Okay, so making use of the high ground, pillar up, you know, to jump by space and right click to place the block. Now we've got a visual cue here and here. Maybe you want to go up a bit further. Now, as I say, you want a double pillar if you haven't got good armor on. And I'm going to use one on the side to point my direction, just in case I go in a different way. You can stick to the treetops if you can traverse them, because then you don't have to deal with as many mobs on the ground. Of course, you've got the guys who have ranged weapons. Oh, I can see my pillar from there. Okay, might be losing my way. Mightn't be a bad idea maybe to throw down a torch or two along the way to show also where you're going, like a trail of breadcrumbs. You can use them in the tree. Over there. You see, you can't see our pillar from here, so you could build up your pillar like so. Thank you. Or you could put it in the trees. It's anything that you can see and follow your visual reference. Over there is nice and high too, so should be able to see another pillar up there if I head that way. Hello? You asleep? Hello, Mr. Creeper. Go away. Don't forget that right click to block. Yep, this is a good spot for another pillar. I can see my pillar there, and I can see it's even pointing in that direction. So I'm going to pillar up here again. Now it's blocked by here, so I can go up even higher. I was going to say I might even be able to see my home pillar from here, but not just. So pop a torch down here. Pop the. Whoa! That was not left shift. Yes. Okay. Left shift fail. I could pop a torch on it that direction to show I'm going that way. Okay. Better heal up a bit. If I want to find my way home, follow my torches. Follow my pillars. Now, just in case you've been out exploring and you've been away maybe a week exploring in a different area, so you're going to keep an eye on those visual things to get back to where you have your spawn or your base. There's my pillar. So I have to go this way. That's the good thing about putting a torch on the side to point your direction. And there you go. Home. So that's an easy way to navigate using visual references. You'll eventually become familiar with the terrain, you know, as you're spending more time in it and wandering out maybe just to get bits and pieces here and there. Now I'm going to head out this direction, and this time I'm just going to use the coordinates, which I think was 900 minus 500, just roughly. Yeah, forest, birch, forest hills, slight variation. Roofed forest. Very good. So you're seeing a few different biomes, getting around, having a bit of an explore. You can see my X is nearly at 1500. My Z is nearly at 1000 in the minus. Now we're back out in another plains and still surrounded by more roofed forest and other biomes. Now, if I was to get myself home, I would have to head in the direction of decreasing my X, which is this direction, not this direction. This increases it, this decreases it, going west, increases it, going east. My Z decreases going north and increases going south. So I have to head southwest. You can see both of those numbers decreasing. So let's say we'll head this way and decrease down to the minus 900 and then head over. It's quite annoying actually having that on screen. It's probably more annoying for you to watch it. Okay, there's 900. Let's just clear our way out to the far side of these trees. It's getting nighttime. Now we'll head this way till we get to, say, 1400 on the X. Wow, we've got spawning in already. It was quite close. Let's pop over here a wee bit more. Nicer biome. Peaceful. Okay. So they were nearly, whee! They were nearly at 1400. Now I'm going to split the difference and head in a diagonal, just to show you you can decrease both of those numbers at the same time. You've probably noticed already anyway. Thanks for the boost. Slightly wrong direction, but it's alright. You have to make adjustments for the land and terrain and mobs, and the land and terrain are the same, sorry. Don't want to run into these guys either, or worse still, these guys. And I don't particularly want to go through another roofed forest. That's interesting. Never seen that the way the ground is like that. Let's not get distracted. Our mission is to head home. So we're nearly at the we're near the Z, whatever, and the X has to go down another bit. To avoid the water, it slows us down. And holds. Now of course you can just pick the direction and turn the coordinates off, and you turn them on intermittently so they're not in your way. But we're back in around the 5 and nearly in around the 9, so we're not too far away from home. We should be seeing, yep, there we go. We should be seeing a visual reference of home. So that's it. You've basically navigated yourself to home using the coordinates. And into trouble. Ooh, could get a record. Let's not. So that is basically your coordinate system. Hi Spidey. I'm going home. Ah, that's basically your coordinate system. Hey dear, I can see you outside. I hope that's helped in some way. Remember, you can use visual aids like pillars and torches. There's even torches along the way like a breadcrumb trail. Or you can use, it won't let me sleep. This is a good thing actually as well. I'll show you this. If I right click my bed, why am I not moving forward? I should have put the light on in the room. You may not rest now. There are monsters nearby. But if I get rid of this guy, and then do it, see, no problem. I can sleep nice and peacefully. And then wake up to the sound of burning flesh. Rotten burning flesh. Shh, keep it down. Anyway, thank you. Now, what was I saying? Yes, you can use visual aids, or you can use the coordinate system on the F3, which is very, very handy once you get to know it, but can be a bit of a pain when you're not used to it. So I advise you to get used to it as quickly as possible. Sorry, speaking with my mouth full. And in the meantime, just use the visual aid style. So tune in next time. Hope that's been of some assistance. And thanks very much for watching. Bye bye. Pop it down, right click. Use your bone meal. Loads of bone meal. Might as well turn off the bone meal actually. Right click the flower. Pops out another of its kind. Same with the peony. Same with the rose bush. So you only really need, when you're going out and about and collecting these flowers, you only need really to bring back one of each, and you can bone meal them. Small ones, unfortunately, it does not work like that. Hello, Moo. See? Right click, no. Right click, no. Right click, no. Right click, no. But you can, if you so desire, right click the ground, and you might get certain flowers growing. Depends on the biome. Here you'll usually only get the red and yellow. Oh, what do we get here? An oxeye. Excellent. Okay, so that's just an added little piece about flowers, and we'll get into their use for dyes, etc. at a further episode down the line somewhere. Okie doke.